Hello and welcome to What's Next Weekly, Premier NX's weekly podcast for forward-thinking leaders who aren't just keeping up with change, they're defining what comes next.
I'm Alex Reed.
And I'm Sofia Grant. Each week, we break down the biggest challenges and opportunities in business growth, digital transformation, and AI, giving you the insights you need to lead with confidence. In today's episode, we're tackling CFO leadership in 2026, how to balance AI, people, and performance.
Let's get started.
Okay, so the context here is really interesting. We're looking at CFOs in 2026, particularly in that mid-market space.
Right. Those companies may be $100 million to $1 billion in revenue, often called the muddy middle.
Exactly. And that term, it really is spot on, isn't it? It captures this unique pressure they're under.
It's a three-way challenge.
It is. You've got to adopt the latest automation. You need to hold on to your skilled finance talent, which is, let's face it, incredibly hard right now, and pivot the whole finance team.
Pivot how?
From just, reporting on what happened to actually predicting what's going to happen, delivering those forward-looking insights.
So they need the kind of capabilities you'd see in a huge enterprise.
But without the massive budget
Yep.
or the layers of bureaucracy, it's a tough spot.
Okay, let's dive into the technology piece first.
Yeah.
Automation. It sounds like it's not really optional anymore.
Not at all. Things like document AI for handling invoices, automating reconciliations, using more advanced forecasting models. These are becoming table stakes for efficiency.
But efficiency isn't the whole story, is it? The sources we looked at seem to really emphasize something else.
Absolutely. The crucial point, the one that came through again and again, is that AI works best as augmentation, not replacement.
Augmentation. Meaning
You need that human in the loop. Finance isn't just processing numbers, it's about judgment, compliance, understanding the context. AI can handle the volume, but humans provide the oversight.
Could you give a practical example? Like, how does that actually play out day to day?
Sure. Think about invoice approvals. The AI might process, say, 95% of them automatically because they fit the standard rules.
Okay.
But that other 5%, the exceptions, the unusual cases, a human has to review those. That's where the judgment comes in. That maintains control, ensures compliance.
So it's about building confidence in the process, not just speed.
Precisely. Confidence in the numbers is paramount.
Which brings us to the people element. If AI is handling more routine tasks, what does that mean for the finance team? There's often this fear around automation leading to job losses.
Yeah, and that's a valid concern to address. But what the analysis shows is more of a value shift. It's less about cutting headcount and more about reallocating where people spend their time.
Shifting them away from
the really repetitive transactional stuff. Basic APR, manual reconciliations, things that automation is actually very good at.
and moving them towards.
Towards higher value work. FP&A financial planning and analysis strategic thinking, better reporting for stakeholders, scenario planning, really becoming business partners.
That sounds like a much more engaging role.
It is. And that's actually key to tackling the talent gap we mentioned. You keep your best people by offering them challenging strategic work, not just pushing papers.
Okay, so we have AI augmenting tasks, people shifting to strategy. How does this connect to actual measurable performance? Because at the end of the day, that's what leadership needs to deliver.
Right. This isn't just about saving a bit on labor costs. It's about driving real business outcomes, tangible improvements.
Such as, what kind of metrics show this is working?
Things like slashing the time it takes to close the books each month, maybe going from, say, 10 days down to 5. That's a huge win.
Definitely. What else?
Or improving cash flow by shortening your DSO days sales outstanding, getting customers to pay faster, maybe shaving off 12% or more.
And audit readiness. I imagine that improves too.
Significantly, having cleaner data, automated controls, leads to much higher audit readiness, aiming for 0 major findings. That builds incredible trust and confidence.
Which loops back perfectly to that mid-market challenge. They need these results, but they often can't afford a dozen different specialist tools or consultants. Fragmentation kills the benefits.
Exactly. They can't piece things together. They need something more unified, an end-to-end capability, something that covers the whole finance cycle, from basic transactions right up to strategic controllership.
So they need partners who get that, who can offer that blend of advanced tech and human expertise.
Yes. Partners who combine that continuous innovation on the tech side with that essential human plus AI synergy. And critically, partners who can start small and scale with them as they grow.
So wrapping this up, it feels like CFO leadership in 2026 is less about just buying the latest tech.
And much more about mastering that interplay, that synergy between smart automation and human judgment, driving performance, and developing your people.
It's about transitioning the finance function, really.
Absolutely. Moving from being scorekeepers to being strategic players who help predict and shape the future. That's how finance stays relevant and resilient.
And that's a wrap on our look at CFO leadership in 2026. Balancing AI, people, and performance isn't just a buzz phrase. It's how finance leaders will stay relevant and resilient in the year ahead.
Absolutely. If you found today's episode valuable, please subscribe to What's Next Weekly on your favorite podcast platform to never miss a conversation. Leaving a rating or a review helps us massively in reaching other leaders like you.
We'd love to hear from you. What's your top priority as a finance leader heading into 2026? Building out AI capabilities, strengthening your team, or sharpening performance metrics? Share your thoughts with us on LinkedIn by tagging PremierNX and using the hashtag What's Next Weekly.
And for more insights, show notes, and resources from today's discussion, visit our website at premiernx.com.
Join us next week on What's Next Weekly, PremierNX's weekly podcast, where we'll be breaking down how to turn a common business challenge into your next big opportunity.
Until then, keep building what's next.